say we move north a little bit and then east on 412. East on 412 a little bit. North and then east on 412 a little bit.
East?
Yeah. We're just monitoring it, just watching it, see what happens. Yeah. Yep, we do.
East on 412?
Yeah, north up this road, and then there's the east option up 412.
Storm's moving north.
Yeah, but if you go east of it, you'll stay on the precinct. You want to go north. Be in it.
Oh, I ain't gonna go north. There's a northeast option too that goes probably tracking right along that.
What are you seeing?
34 is what it was.
Where's 34?
Somewhere to the north of us here.
Yeah, just up on 34 then.
Can you get my radar loaded? We're supposed to take that ramp right there.
Yeah, that was north. There's a way you can get to 34. Oh yeah, you have to go north. Best say you can take a side road or something.
This is gonna be awkward because I'm not technically supposed to go this way. LOL. They're all leaving over there too.
There is no exit for 34, by the way. I don't know if you saw that already. At least down here, it's not showing it.
So I'll have to get off on 412
and try to find an exit. And then go north a little bit.
There, it looks like there's a road that'll take us right to there without having to go into town. I don't know if that's a road, but it should be.
Definitely see like an info tail back there with the base, I think. I think we're the biggest ones for sure at that gas station. Because once we left, everyone's like, where are we going?
I recognize the green ones. I don't remember where they're from, but I know they were at the summit.
Yeah, they look familiar.
Hi guys. Sorry, we're outside the vehicle for a while there. We're in Walnut Bridge, Arkansas right now. We're about to get off onto Highway 412 and then kind of wiggle over to Highway 34. And then from there, hopefully the storm gets it together, or after like 30 minutes or so up the road, if it's still not looking great, we're gonna have to probably check models when we get stopped again. Just make sure we're hedging our bets the best. Oh, you know what, Zach? The freeway. I had to check Google Maps. I think we might be able to turn on to 34 right off of here because the freeway ends. Ew, that is a bridge going over a train track, too. So we need to go. I think exit to the right here. And that'll take us up to the highway. And then we go left, and then there should be a road after all the ramps. Go right.
Storm under medias to our south. They got a wall, massive, nice wall cloud area.
That's what I thought I was seeing. You could see through that gap.
You could see it coming into view over the trees back there. Because that's what I was seeing, the infiltrate on the wall of the cloud.
Okay, storm chaser here. You have a nice wave.
Hey! Good!
Everybody's always so happy to see us.
Not so much Cowboys!
Not so much on the internet sometimes. I don't know why, but in person, y'all seem to like us. And then no clue what the speed limit is. There's no speed limit signs. The road should be coming up after these buildings.
Damn nets!
Oh, that was the road back there. Blends in with this yard. Where's it at? Right. Well, I sure hope this goes all the way through. Yeehaw, ladies and gentlemen. Chasing on a trail. It's like a little itty bitty shortcut. Oh.
Well, our road seems to have turned out to be a trail. Puddle.
I hope it takes us all the way through. Oh!
That's a hole.
That was something.
Yep, this is what you call extreme storm chasing right here.
Who knows where the roads will take you?
We're on like the Oregon Trail right now.
I think this might actually be the Oregon Trail, to be honest with you.
The laptop's like, whoa!
That cop is probably like, where do they think they're going?
On a hike.
Put the suspension to the test.
Glasses are
Oh,
swollen.
hang on. Well, you know, when we got on this road, there was a county road sign for this. I'm starting to think this might not be much of a county road anymore. Unless this is kind of how the roads are around this area. I mean, I don't know. Dude, I think this led to a dead end.
Big puddle.
Actually, I think we're in luck. Well, the stream stopped a good while ago.
No way this is a road. If this is a road, Arkansas, I think you need to do a little better. Just a little bit more rocks.
This camera is having nothing but problems.
That's not good.
Alright, I think this is the road.
Oh, look at this. All right, that was a journey here, folks.
Sorry about the camera, guys. I can't even get it to work at all. Hopefully it gets better. I might have to swap the cable out. I don't know how it would have got messed up. Generally when we hit a ton of bumps like that, it can wiggle the connections around. So sorry about that. You guys probably missed most of that adventure there. Severe thunderstorm warning now on our cell. More to the north. I think we could still get there going this way, but we don't have a lot of road options from what I can see. Yeah. We're not in the worst spot though, we're not in the rain. Let the storm get a little better. We'll be able to kind of see it through here too, hopefully.
Good deal.
I thought I turned these flash floods off. I did. Why are they still showing up? Really do not want those on. There we go.
Maybe try to go a little.
I know. There's not a lot of roads in between. We're gonna have to stay on this for a little while. I see a road coming up that'll get us back that way, but it's not till O'Keene. It's probably 10 miles up the road. We can kind of see it from here. We're just not gonna have the best visual.
I thought I said take a little road, just in those fields over there.
God, after what we just drove on. I don't know what that was. It was numbered as a road though. County Road 604.
Very interesting road.
Yeah, one of the more interesting ones I've ever been on.
Tornado possible take.
On this one?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we need to get not to that little thing in front of it. We need to get to that Pocahontas, basically, is where we.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Probably should have stayed on 67. Or got off to go towards 67.
Pocahontas is a 24-minute drive from here.
Where?
Pocahontas. Maybe we could take this way. See what my GPS has? This will take us only in almost the same route we probably need to take.
Where is it?
Be coming up. If you want to take this blue way, faster way,
Yeah.
coming up.
Give me a turn that. Hit the go button on that, and just turn your volume all the way up so I can hear it.
Turn left.
This one.
Up more.
This one.
Up here, yeah. That's what it says.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lawrence
Says
Road
1,000
408.
Yeah, because this is what we turned on.
Oh, I think this is someone's driveway. This one ain't numbered.
This is it keeps going around the property.
Turn left onto Lawrence
Yeah,
Road 408.
that's good. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me.
Alright, now turn left. That was weird. It felt like we were just flying through someone's yard.
Continue on Lawrence Road 408 for 3 miles.
Uh-oh. This road's flooded.
That's not good. That water's high.
Yeah, I think we might want to just go back to 34. That does not look great. I don't know what's underneath that.
Probably right.
Oh boy, it is pretty high. Oh, and it goes down a good amount. Holy crap.
Yeah.
We're like below the water level to our right. Oh, great. We're having major camera problems today.
Puddle coming up.
Literally going sideways through that at one point there.
Pretty good. This is going to take you back to 67. There will be a sharp turn coming up right around this property.
You know when we're like 500 feet.
Puddle.
Uh-oh. I don't think we're getting through anymore. That looks really bad.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's deep.
Yeah, we can't really go on any of these roads today. It's pretty much going to have to be
I'm
highway.
sorry, that's where the GPS took it.
I know, but
I can't know if the road's flooded. You realize that, right?
yeah, but we are
It's not-
flash flood warnings everywhere. That's probably going to be pretty
But I'm
common.
not gonna know if it's flooded or not.
No, just stick mainly to the highway, unless we're like right next to it.
Then your best bet's going back to 67.
What about that town to the north that I was going to go to?
You're going to Okean, and then you had to get on 90.
Lucky we're even making it through these puddles.
Head east on Lawrence Road 408. Continue on Lawrence Road 408 for 3/4 of a mile.
GPS says 67 is faster.
Go south.
That's the fastest route.
In half a mile, turn right.
Yeah, they must have got like 20 inches of rain over here in like a week. 'Cause this ain't from today. Maybe it's
Well, it's
morning.
been getting hammered the last like 5 days. Verbally flooded in like a day.
Turn right.
Turn right.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Arkansas 34 West.
We're not gonna catch this thing. We'll be lucky. It's moving at 60.
Turn right onto Arkansas 34 West. Continue on Arkansas 34 West for 5 miles.
go where the tornado would be produced, which should be north of Pocahontas. You want to get that set to like go up to Maynard, north Pocahontas on 115.
Maynard.
Something like that, yeah. Maynard? It's spelled pretty similar to Menard.
35 minutes, 48 miles.
For 2 miles.
It's not good. Storm is definitely riding that jet. Am I on this all the way back to town?
Yeah, back into town. You're almost at your turn. 1.4 miles.
Please tell me it's not that same road.
No, it's 67.
Okay. I was gonna say,
That road's gone.
we gotta go back on that freaking rocky road. Hell no.
The rocky road's like way back there.
It was a little bit of a shortcut to get to this road, that's for sure. I don't know if I'd ever want to take it again, though.
You will be turning 0.6 miles to the
Turn
right.
right toward Lawrence Road 429, US 67Y.
If we're able to catch this, guys, it'll be a miracle. It's about ready to move into Missouri.
Turn right toward Lawrence Road 429, US 67Y. Then turn right onto Lawrence Road 429.
67Y. What's with the Y?
Turn right onto Lawrence Road 429, US 67Y. In a quarter mile, turn left onto US 67 North. Turn left onto US 67 North.
Where?
Continue on US 67 North for 13 miles.
Two tornado warnings, ways up northwest on Little Rock. Coming up towards Mountain View. Later on will be probably through Cherokee Village, which is to the northwest of our location.
Well, that's good. Still have a PDS down in Texas. You guys are in Upshur, Camp, Wood, Titus, Morris, or Marion counties in Texas. You guys need to be in your safe spots. There is a particularly dangerous tornado on the ground doing damage as we speak. And you probably won't see it because it's wrapped in rain. you're really close to it, you'll be able to see it. Might be a new cell forming right here.
It looked great from back there, that's for sure.
Everybody's still sitting in Walnut Ridge. You should almost just let this thing go. It is running away from us so fast.
You might as well just turn back,
Just kind of wait around here.
go up to Lesterville and go a little west out of there. We can go all the way to 63 on the road going west out of Lesterville. 63 will take us closer to the tornado warnings coming up north of Little Rock. Not like close, but like close enough where we can sit for a second, watch radar, see what these storms are gonna do.
We'll be in some pretty thick trees once we go west of, I don't know, there's some river through there. I don't know what it is, but Arkansas River maybe. What do these models say? I did tell myself I was going to look at them again. Alright, let me know when we're close to that town.
Corner's coming up to Westerville up here, around this corner.
It's not looking
Park
good.
up here and let's look at models. Go to wherever this tractor place is up here.
All the discrete supercells that were supposed to form don't really look like they're going to happen. Which is not good. I don't know how accurate that is, but to watch what this little blip is doing right on top of us, because if that gets any worse, which sure as heck looks like it will. Yeah, this is the most recent HWR run. It's got stuff showing up way on the eastern Arkansas border in Mississippi, and the rest of this is all in that line. A little bit of supercell action right out in front of the line. I can't believe we're all the way up here already. Tornado warning north.
There's a pair of nice double supercells about northwest out of Little Rock, going up to Harbor Springs. Maybe we drop south down to Batesville. That'll be probably pretty good. Batesville or Mountain View. I know the terrain through Mountain View is that hilly terrain overlook.
That tornado's moving at 50 miles an hour. If anything, you'd probably want to go more up towards Salem. Gotta get us close to the path. Cherokee Village area, 62.
I'm talking more of these cells down here that are still isolated.
The severe one?
Yeah, because those have tornado possible tags on there. That tornado warning looks like an absolute mess.
And it's only gonna get messier too. Holy crap, we got a long way to go to even get to that. Holy crap, look at that.
Go down to Batesville. Don't go all the way down there.
That's probably be dark. 100 miles away. 50.
They're moving at 50 miles an hour.
Be west of there.
They'd be there in an hour.
That's what. Yeah, but that. I don't think that warning's moving. That one can't be. Yeah, that one's moving even slower. 45. So yeah, it'll probably be 2 hours. It'll be west of there. Batesville, unless it speeds up.
Be around magic hour.
Yeah. Flash flood warnings. Just so we know what we're getting into, because I know there's going to be a lot more valleys and like waterway stuff. If there's a bunch of flood warnings, we're going to have to definitely be careful when we go on some of those other roads. But at some point, we're probably going to have to. How the heck do you just get to the list of warnings? I don't want to go to Little Rock's office. I want the whole shebang.
Hour and a half to Batesville.
About 5 miles south of Clarksville, miles southwest of.
There's ugly scud little ribbon right there. That storm that you want to go towards is tornado warned. Yeah, I guess we'll start moving that way.
Head south on US 67 south toward. Head north on US 67 north toward Dumb Stump Road. Your route may be affected by severe thunderstorm warning.
Oh, yeah. Whatever that's doing, it's probably going to do something. Like 45 minutes.
Oh, wait.
I'll have to keep going north on it, and I don't even know if that's a guarantee, but it sure is a long tail.
Model shows a pretty good hooker on Cherokee Village later. You like?
What time is that at?
That would be
Z time.
7 p.m. It'd be 21Z.
Which run are you on?
H triple R.
What hour run?
21Z.
right there, probably.
Yeah.
That's not great. Yeah, there's a chance. Obviously, we need observation soundings, not model soundings, but 2 degree, 2-point temperature spread. 15-ish 100 Cape. The photograph looks good. I'm sure if I click. Yeah. I think it maxed out sync tour. It's almost 6 up there. So as long as the rest of the environment can behave itself, there's a good chance. You guys will look at full radars. We do have numerous tornado warnings ongoing across Arkansas and Texas at this hour. Go ahead and bring up the full display of warnings. We have a radar indicated tornado warning for Stone, Van Buren, and Searcy counties in Arkansas. Randolph County in Arkansas.
In half a
radar
mile,
indicated
turn right
tornado
onto
warning.
US 67, business south.
Van Buren and Conway counties, a radar indicated tornado warning. Polk, Howard, Sevier, and McCurtain in Oklahoma and Arkansas County. McCurtain is in Oklahoma. The rest of those counties
Turn
were in
right onto
Arkansas.
US 67,
Tornado warning.
business south.
Radar indicated.
Continue on US 67, business south for 1 mile.
A new tornado warning was just issued. Coming up our way for the next 42 minutes. For south central Stone, southeastern Van Buren, and northern Kilburn counties in Arkansas. Man, we could have dashed it more out to like 4.
Could have.
What time we got the whirl at 3? We must have left around 1.
Yeah, right up the oil will change.
But yeah,
In a
'cause I
quarter
think we were
mile,
going by
turn
Reed
right
at
onto
like
Pocahontas Road.
1:30 or something. Fly just came flying from like my head or something.
Turn right onto Pocahontas Road.
We were on Pocahontas Road the other night.
Continue
Actually,
on Pocahontas Road for 3/4 of a
I
mile.
think that was a couple weeks ago. New mesoscale to the west and southwest. Or I think we're right on the edge of it. The eastern edge. Looks like plywood.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Main
Up to
Street.
170 mile an hour winds, and if there's a tornado, it says. In this new mesoscale. I got like a PDS looking thing almost on it. Or if that's what it is.
Turn right onto West Main Street.
Turn what? That was not me.
Head west on First Avenue toward Avenue A, then turn left onto Avenue A. Turn left onto Avenue A, then turn
Where's
right
that
onto
car we
West
saw
Main Street.
earlier?
Turn right onto West Main Street. Continue for 4 miles.
God, dude, those gnats got me itchy. I swear to God, they're still like doing things. You got some gnats on there?
There's like 20 of them.
Oh yeah, they're squishing in the window. Got streaks of them on mine. We're actually just a touch off to the northeast of that mesoscale. But it makes sense. They probably should have did that a little while ago because there's tons of tornado warnings right there. I don't know if this would help, but when I break that thing, the suction is like right at the end of my lips. I don't know how to explain that, but it's definitely not like drinking straw or whatever. that's for sure, because I tried doing that like that before, and Dakota told me it's not how you do it. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, watch. I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
So south of Clinton is really hooking.
Where's that?
That's
Relation to us?
be off to our southwest of Batesville.
That, oh yeah. I
Northwest
see it
of
now.
the track. Yeah.
That one to the east of it too is once it gets a little cleaner. Because I think they're merging. They're definitely influencing each other, put it that way. They might not be merging, but they're definitely influencing each other heavily, all three of them. I think that Clinton one probably did merge with that northern one, because that northern warning is going to end here. Well, no, actually, probably circulation moving up towards Mountain Home. Wow! Look at the echo top.
Getting up there.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I don't know why every time I do break that thing, it tastes blood. Probably brings it like right to my tongue or my lips or something.
Bam, no.
Power of the suck. Ladies.
In half a mile, after the railroad crossing, turn right.
I really hate passing people and then having to turn right after like a major DUI. ready for some crazy footage, y'all? Yeah, buckle up, boys.
We gotta get close.
Turn right onto US 412 West, US 63 North.
Does that? Oh, I suppose I should be asking myself this question. Oh, where the heck?
Continue on US 412 West for 4 miles.
Where are we going? What's going on here? Batesville. I was like, what town is that? Is this the 67 or something?
Yeah, I believe so.
Or 62, I guess. 60 something.
412.
412. I guess treated us pretty good since Jonesboro, I think. Not sure how many miles, but we have 360 left.
Good deal.
In half a mile, turn right toward 3rd Street.
Hurry up, get your butt in.
Turn right toward 3rd Street, then slide right onto 3rd Street. Slide right onto 3rd Street, then turn right onto Arkansas 25 South.
Look at that car wash.
Turn right onto Arkansas 25 South.
Missed dump.
Small car wash.
So freaking small. Probably makes Amelia a year though.
Continue on Arkansas 25 South for 18 miles.
Ain't got no bills. Yeah. Is that chicken grabbable?
Yeah. Strawberry, Arkansas are just 13 miles down the road. This was posted about an hour ago, so this is how it looked.
West, or the storm that we just left?
Probably the storm we just left.
Okay.
But that was it. Strawberry, Arkansas, which is 13 miles down the road.
There's like, whenever I put that tripod back in the car, I was thinking about leaving right then. And I think we waited like another 10 minutes or something. We probably should have though. We would have definitely taken a different road than what we originally went on. So I think we would have been able to see it at the time, like right west or north of that town. We would have had to go out of town like 5-10 miles, but I think we were getting cut off by that little itty bitty cell that was out in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
That is the one thing you really gotta giddy up into the cell. Just hate the rain. Driving through the rain. I don't even know. Do those cells end up merging up there? That's probably when it got severe warned, I suppose. I don't think it produced though, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, and now it's not even forewarned. Good deal. Left that one probably at the right time.
Well, at least we have that going for us.
I mean, that thing was, I don't know what that thing was on, but that thing was hauling. It's probably moving at more like 70 or 80 because we were doing a little quicker than the storm was moving. And we couldn't catch it. Strawberry. What are we in GTA? What's going on? Isn't Strawberry in GTA like where the forests are at?
Maybe.
Or like Strawberry Hills or Strawberry something district. I feel like that's probably what it is in the game. I don't think it's really a town.
Sounds right. Sounds like it would be.
Chat, you guys know what I'm talking about? Just to see if I'm not going crazy. Strawberry in GTA 5, I think, or maybe it's like San Andreas that I'm thinking of. Maybe what? Chicken. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say if you could grab a sauce in like one piece, or you can try to drag the whole thing, I'm sure too. They really need to make those things a little smaller. Oh god. Oh god, look at the GPS. Get ready, y'all. We're gonna be going through some curves. Grab your old crap handle. Is this gonna get gnarly? Can we get a yeehaw in the chat?
Coming through laptop.
I really need like a mini, one of those like 8-inch laptops, or just an iPad. Then you can't do the stream. That chicken's gonna go to town here. Maybe in 4 miles it'll be okay, but not right
Chicken
now.
was about to take flight.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
I
look
felt
at
it go up.
Look at it. It would fly too. Glad I didn't open that sauce yet. I'd have a crotch full of cane sauce.
Hey, buddy, what happened to my phone and my sauce?
What's your sauce doing over here, dog?
Phone just went flying. Holy crap.
Welcome to Arkansas. To be honest, we're probably really close to Missouri. I'd have to assume once to get on these roads. The guard's like, uh-oh. Sorry, I might have hit a button there. Actually, I think it was the chicken.
Just a flop. Yeah.
I hope they put that oil plug on tight. I sure smell oil right now.
Probably the new oil didn't burn.
Burning off the rest of that carbon buildup. Oh, why not top? We made it through those curves pretty quick. Probably cut like 2 minutes off. The people, I know it probably seems like we're flying, but people down here, dude, like the locals who drive these roads every day, I be seeing them fly, especially when we're driving at night. That's when I notice it the most, because I'd really only be doing the speed limit out here at nighttime for sure, because it's too dark. You don't know what's going to pop out of these trees, and well, they're curvy roads. If somebody's driving drunk out here at night, very high chance of getting hit by them on these roads.
Oh yeah.
A full U-turn? Really, that's not what my GPS showed. Yeah, what in the world? Alright, now we could probably chicken it up.
And air.
Whoa. Yeah, you might be right. We might have. Got pretty close back there. Oh! Oh, 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 oh.
Holy.
Sweet!
Chicken could have got set to the top of that cell tower
Oh,
here.
right here,
Second.
yep, right here. Yeah, chicken be gone. Whee! Everybody, put your hands in the air now. We're going up a hill. Whee! That one was anticlimactic. Little abandoned building back there. Like literally little.
Anyways.
Horsies. Yeah, don't put it up there. You'll just have to hold it or just get one. I'm probably okay with this one for now. Need a little something in my tummy again. Oh my gosh. Because all my food keeps going back up in the air in my tummy. That's probably what it is too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out, chat. Oh yeah. Woohoo! It's hard to drive when you're eating chicken. Well, that's fun, shout out Canes. We really needed to post a picture of our chicken. Yeah. Because Canes would see that and they'd be like, these guys are always eating our chicken. Dominated.
Sorry guys, I know it may sound like the car's getting ripped to shreds.
Oh, it is. Did you not hear those bumps earlier?
Oh god.
I mean, we hit that thing like... I don't think I should make that joke. Hopefully the stream is behaving. It looks like the camera is fixed. I gotta find a little can of liquid contact spray, I think, for this laptop. I don't know if you've seen this. That cell that we're going towards is now moving due north.
Yeah, I don't think Batesville is gonna cut it. But if we shoot more west right now, like west out of Strawberry, I think there's a town.
That main highway would be good to get to up there.
West on 230 out of Strawberry.
I think that's where the south is going, and then at Cape City go north. And you can keep going kind of west towards, what is this, going to Mountain View or something? Storm? Yeah. We need to go yet north of Mountain View. By the time we get over that way. So, you know where would be a great spot to be right now?
Where?
That overlook.
Yeah, that would be
It's right in the path of it, dude. Look at this. The overlook's right here. Mountain View's right there, okay? Overlook's right there, that little yellow kink. It's definitely going to be in that polygon.
Well, you know, the road network.
I know. That's terrible up there.
Maybe screwed.
Yeah,
We
it's
did
almost-
be a beautiful view watching it come in.
Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna be screwed even getting visual on this one. Just based on that road network. We know how bad it is. There ain't nothing. There's trees, curves, U-turn kind of curves. You do a whole
River.
360. You do, oh, jeez, we're not too far away from there. Well, actually, right now we are, but when we get over that way. I'll get us close up there. I'm gonna set it to Melbourne right now. Still about another
Continue on
hour.
Arkansas 25 south for 7 miles.
That'll be just a little east of Mountain View and off to the north. It's gonna be a crap fest catching this. Come on, baby. I think it said it was moving a little slower than some of those other storms. Oh, no, it's not. It is cruising at highway speeds. That is no bueno. I think we still have time to catch it, but it'll be pretty much where we're going in an hour. Yaga yaga.
Boy.
Why are they moving so fast? Is that freaking lower level jet cranking at like 100 or something?
Certainly feels like it.
Did you see my dandelion photo?
No.
I think I put it on Tornado Cowboys. Actually, I don't think that's what went on there. Maybe though. Oh no, it must have been on me. Looks like they're going to be replacing that bridge back there. They're building like a little bypass thing for it.
They are targeting down there.
Where's that?
Hot Springs.
Isn't that south of Little Rock? Or no?
just not on here. Oh yeah, right here.
North of it.
That'll be
100 miles
like
or southwest or something.
southwest of Little Rock.
Oh, it is south of Little Rock?
Southwest, yeah. Almost west.
Oh, dude.
$144 miles. We would get there around 9 o'clock.
Well, set the GPS to where we're going tomorrow.
Okay, well, we can see what these storms are doing, and if we want to bail on them, we can still head south. That's still an option.
Oh, I know. I'm just kidding.
And then we'll be in Little Rock anyways by sundown. We can just stop at Little Rock, go to sleep, or dash a little bit, then go to sleep.
Yeah, where did we... Really foggy in this valley.
That was a nice shot over the river with the fog and the trees.
You want to go back and get it?
If you want to. I'm down for that.
I think we need to start doing that more often. If you see something, you tell me right away and we'll go back, get our shot for a minute, and then turn around and go back. It'll only make us lose a minute or two.
Stop right over the river.
There's no one coming, so if you need to get out and need a shot. DSLR is back there too if you want it. Alright, maybe I can grab that, try to get a shot quick too. Holy crap, that is great. You want me to...
Better on that side though.
You want to try to do it?
Coming your way.
Yep. Good thing we're leaving. It's actually a nice little spot right there. That's what I don't. Oh, I'm sure you saw it this morning when you woke up. That's what that lake looked like this morning.
Really?
Well, you definitely saw that, right?
I saw it. It was really foggy, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't. That lake was pretty big. We couldn't even see to the other side this morning. I don't think. Well, we could in the one spot we were at, but. Oh.
I can get it.
Can you reach it?
I can probably get it, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Tomorrow's Louisiana, 10%.
You want me to do any more movement?
Just put all of that.
Well, that's not too far.
So I don't want to get too far north tonight.
Well, let's,
I think we're good for like another 3-4 hours, as long as we don't get like north of like where this box thing is at right now.
like I said, just we'll watch these storms, see what they do.
Yeah.
Whenever we want to bail south, we bail south.
I think Yeah, I think we
can
try to get our shot on these, and then 20-30 minutes, try not to chase it too far north, because it's going to get into hell land.
But if you drop south, we'll probably end the day close to Little Rock. If you want to do a couple hours dashing, you can, and then I can drive while you sleep to like Shreveport or something.
Probably have to, yeah.
And then DoorDash in Shreveport tomorrow.
I'll have to look up if it'll be worth our time door dashing there. Cause like we probably could have got out this morning and came up here right away, but I know Little Rock is definitely where a little bit better money would probably be at. Is it under you?
In half a mile, continue straight onto Arkansas 230 West, West River Drive.
Oh, it's up here. I was like, I just had the damn thing.
My cruise control, if one of these days is gonna send us right through something.
Continue straight onto Arkansas 230 West, West River Drive.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I gotta clean this brake pedal off with something that's not gonna leave like a film. It is
Continue
slick.
on Arkansas
Ever since I
230
got
West
out
for 14 miles.
near that cow pasture thing, because that barn was destroyed. Man, everything's been slippery on the floor over here.
They got wipes. Probably gonna have to get more wipes whenever we are in like a Walmart or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, maybe we should try to make a Walmart run early tomorrow.
Because those wipes are a lifesaver.
Yeah, I had the TMI live stream, but when you're been on the road, these are the kind of things you deal with. So if you plan on storm chasing one day, just know you're gonna want to invest in some like dude wipes or feminine wipes or whatever.
Baby wipes.
Yes,
Not
bumhole wipes is what we're talking about.
Not the flushable ones. That's all purpose.
Because unless you got like a gym membership already, you have to add that membership on to take a shower every, couple days or every day or whatever. Your money is going to be plucked out of your bank account so fast when you're trying to chase storms, eat food, and stay clean. You just can't have all three. Put it that way. We are targeting that tornado warning there on the screen. It is moving off to the north. It's moving towards Mountain View.
For those of you who have been here a while, you will know Mountain View was the spot, or close to the spot we were when I launched the April 8th, 2024 eclipse. I believe it was April 8th.
I think so.
And fun fact, if you look out third overlook on Highway 9 just north on Mountain View, on Google Maps, on the Google Earth on the Street View, you will see me and Kryptonite's car and me pointing at the camera.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep, we're on Street View, I think. Well, there was another time recently. I don't think that's on there yet, but we should be on Street View on a couple different areas that we know of. We're on the road so much, we're probably on Street View almost once a week. I wouldn't even be surprised. We're all over the place. But those vehicles blend in now to the point where you can barely tell it's a Street View car unless you're really paying attention, because they don't have those big, I shouldn't say they all don't have that big camera thing on it like they used to. Some of them still do. But a lot of them have the newer, like all-in-one thing, and it's pretty small. Gee, they might as well start using Insta360s and set that on like take a photo every 2 seconds or whatever. They'd probably get just about as good imagery. Anyway, we're gonna play a little audio about bridge overpasses for you guys and how to stay safe during severe weather and what not to do. So we'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
When severe weather strikes, seeking shelter is crucial, but not all shelters are created equal. In fact, some suppose shelters can be downright dangerous. Today, we're debunking the myth of the bridge overpass as a safe haven during a tornado or severe storm. It might seem like a sturdy structure, offering protection from the elements, but in reality, an overpass can become a wind tunnel during a tornado. The narrow space beneath the overpass forces the wind to speed up, intensifying its power. This creates a dangerous situation where debris and flying objects are accelerating, posing a deadly threat to anyone taking shelter there. Furthermore, overpasses offer little to no protection from flying debris. You are essentially exposed to the full force of the storm. Imagine being trapped under this overpass with wind speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Debris swirling all around you. It's a terrifying and potentially deadly scenario. It's a common misconception that overpasses offer safety during tornadoes. In fact, they are one of the worst places to be. Always seek shelter in a sturdy building, preferably with a basement or interior room on the lowest floor. To tornadoes and severe storms, overpasses are a no-go. Spread the word and help us keep everyone safe. Yeehaw! You're tuning into the Tornado Cowboys Network. Whoa! By the way, have you checked out our merch store yet? We've got some fresh Tornado Cowboys gear that'll make you look as awesome as you feel. Head over to the shop, tornadocowboys.com.
Oh, no. Not because of the feds. Man, screw the feds. What? I don't like the feds.
Nothing.
I'm all about that local government. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Welcome back. Little station identification for y'all there. And a nice little lesson for you too. Bridge overpasses are actually the probably worst place you could shelter other than standing out in the middle of a farm field when a tornado's coming at you. Or during severe weather just in general, when winds are starting to get strong. The winds as they go underneath the overpass and over it, it acts like almost like a funnel. And the wind's funneling underneath the bridge, and they accelerate as they go through that narrower gap. Obviously, with the Bridge Creek tornado in Oklahoma back in '99, I think it's kind of when the whole premise of sheltering under overpasses should have went by the wayside, as there was I believe a couple people got plucked from underneath an overpass. And who knows? That may happen more often than we think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to Tim Marshall might know that answer. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one death a year from somebody sheltering under an overpass. And not only is it necessarily dangerous to you, it's also a danger to everybody else on that roadway if you're stopping underneath that overpass. One, they're going to slow down because you're there, and two, other people are going to see that and maybe be inspired by your idea in a weird way of saying it and park under the overpass next to you, which very easily can start blocking traffic. And 9 times out of 10 on chases on interstates, when a very strong storm is moving through, guess what? We're stuck in traffic because there's people parked under that overpass. So if it ain't too wet, I'll go around it. It's illegal to park on the freeway, like right at my face. By the way, guys, I'm going to show you the StormNet application in just a second here. I have to get the scene set up for it. All right. So this application here is a paid feature. This shows the tornado potential based on algorithms and science, essentially, where the highest tornado potential would be over the next hour. So you can see off to the northwest of Shreveport, we have about a 60% chance of a tornado over there, and I'm sure if I go look at radar, there's probably a tornado warning storm over there. Let's see. Yes. Just northwest, pretty much right where that yellow blob is where that tornado warning is. If we hit this to the 3-hour mode, that'll give us a better idea of where we should probably go. And it doesn't seem to stray, doesn't seem to put you in the boonies from a storm. Oh, okay, that answers that. That is where we're going.
Yep.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
I was just gonna say when I saw you show me was drop southwest.
So, as you can tell, that is where we're gonna go. That made that pretty easy, and you can tell why. There's multiple severe thunderstorm warnings over there, and the tornado warning, it's kind of hidden amongst the mess there. Just cranking on these roads. Dang, we're almost back north of Little Rock. I'm so glad I hit the brake, dog. I didn't think I needed to. Don't mind us as we put those wet wipes to really good use. Okay, honestly, let's just go to Little Rock for right now, because I have a slight suspicion if we try to go west of there, by the time we get to Little Rock, it'll probably be at that southeast or southwest running highway.
Yeah, will we target South Little Rock on that
Continue
highway?
on Arkansas
We definitely
230
can.
west for 2
The
miles.
southwest one, we're 2 hours away, so we might even be going north of Little Rock by then. These things are, I don't know if these are hauling. They look like they're hauling. Those polygons are pretty big. 45. Okay, that's not terrible. We got a new tornado warning. National Weather Service in Shreveport has issued a tornado warning until 6:45 for north central Hempstead County and southeastern Howard County in Arkansas. The storm is moving off to the northeast at 40 miles an hour and was located near Mineral Springs at 6:19 p.m., so just a couple minutes ago. Arcana. There may be some supercells later on tonight, probably relatively soon, that develop in Mississippi, south of Memphis, and into Jackson, Tennessee area. I might be seeing that kind of popping up here on the side of that radar. So yeah, looks like that might be starting. To the west of Tupelo and to the south of
In a quarter
Memphis.
mile, turn left
And
onto
there's a
US
couple
167
cells.
South, South Main Street.
There's a couple cells to the east of Memphis as well that are moving pretty much due north. They should track off to the west of Jackson, Tennessee. I'm just
At the
gonna
light, turn left onto US 167
Turn
South,
this to
South
lock
Main
mode.
Street.
Do you need anything, by the way, while we're in town?
No, nothing.
Nada. Not a darn thing, he says. I should have took a picture of my feet for only feet earlier. Oh, hey, there's cells popping up right there. Maybe Batesville is still a great spot.
F3.
Whoa,
Continue
dog.
on US 167 South for
F3
48
later.
miles.
That means it's gonna do damage, dog.
It might stay out in rural areas.
Well, then it probably would. Yeah, that's right. It'd just be an if you, because it would do damage, even though obviously.
Okay, let's suppose it tears apart
A tree.
a tree or a shed or abandoned house or brick structure. I don't know.
It needs to be good, like a Sonic or something. Something well built, not a Sonic necessarily, but otherwise, same deal. Which is annoying. I get it, you know, the structural engineering part of it, the EF scale, but we're not going to get into that today.
The old politic talk.
Because,
And that is considered storm politics.
and I'm not even saying that there should have been an EF5 or anything like that, because initially I think the shock of it, you know, right when you see some of those images, yeah, alright, EF5, sure. But then you start looking at the actual damage indicators and it's like, alright, yeah, no. There's only been a few storms in these last few years, I'd say maybe Mayfield, Rolling Fork, and Greenville, that maybe. But if you don't have the damage indicator for it, you're not going to get that rating, and it's not like it really matters anyway. Yeah, it's just a rating. Granted, it kind of does for insurance type stuff, but that's a whole nother subject. It is really interesting, though. I mean, you talk to any of us weather nerds at a gas station, you bring up the EF scale, oh boy. Better hope I took my my Ollie brand gummies from Walmart, or we're gonna have a problem.
Download the bookie guides in front.
What?
The ES skill bookie guides in front.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That is what do you want me to say about it?
Tell them you got one, explain the story, say what it's about.
So a customer, when I was working at the Fleet Farm in Owatonna, he came in one day, and I'm assuming he was following the pager, had seen the vehicle outside a couple times. Something. And either that or he's knowing of me. Regardless, he brought in this book, and it's literally the book, pretty much a handbook on how to rate damage indicators, damaged buildings from tornadoes or straight line winds, or really you name it. It's got every single structure you could think of, like that building right there, that pole barn. It could be a stadium, it could be that little shed right there, it could be a home, it could be a gas station, it could be a car wash, it could be a gas station canopy, it could be, I don't know, it might have trees in it. I wouldn't really care if it did, but if I came across a really obliterated tree, I'd probably want to know something about it. So I am actually, I don't know why I was given that, but I'm kind of humbled by it. Because in theory, if I did a little more research, like educational research, I should be able to do the surveying too, down the road. I saw him, but I didn't. that's, you know, we should take a trip up to Chanhassen sometime.
Think so?
I mean, they don't have to talk to us, but it would be cool if somebody could come out in the parking lot or something on a nice day and get some lunch. Talk EF skill.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Or if anybody from Steele County Skyward, I know you guys don't really, hold on a second. Trying to get a fly out of the car. Darn fly, get out of here. Alright, hopefully he's gone. Is he still in here? Oh, he's still in here. He's still in here. He just flew right past my eye. Something's gonna get plucked out the back, right? I think I just heard something go out the window. Yeah, now let's hope he's gone. That's where I tried to eat that chicken. Probably one of those little gnat things too, just exploded into a fly. Must be 50 of them in here.
Cowboy hat put out window.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be
Yeah. We might get a tornado warning here shortly, or at least a severe thunderstorm warning southwest of Batesville. Not for the little blob, but on that convective line. I don't know if I have what's
right to the south of that line.
yeah, right north of that lake. Oh, that's what's going on. We're locked. Yeah, you can kind of see it there in the bottom left corner of the radar. I'll pull it up big screen so you guys can see it. And I'll circle it. This is where I wish I had a touch screen, Zach. Right in that area. In fact, if I were the National Weather Service, what I would do is this exactly right here. You should just leave that box there. And see if it happens. That should be a severe thunderstorm box here in like 5 minutes. Nicole just called us the B word in the group chat. Oh my god.
She really?
Yeah, but she wants us to check out our website. Guys, make sure you go check out severecastweather.com, spelled severecastwx.com. severecastwx.com. Whoa, ho, ho. Dude, look at this. I'll show you. Hopefully she's okay with this. They got warnings on here. So this is a great source. I'm gonna go grab it off the internet, try to put it in chat. Dude! I'm about to crash out over all those little gnats. Ugh. Hope it doesn't turn to lice. That's about where I feel like I'm at. Oh no. Start turning into an itch machine here. I feel bad for the algorithm too, because a lot of the times when I say words, it always sounds like a swear word for some reason.
Yikes.
Yikes, he says. So I'm gonna drop a link in chat for you guys. You can find warnings on there, warning alerts, photos. There'll be a store. I know the owner plans to do a whole bunch of awesome stuff. You got radar. Here, how about we just pull this up on the stream? This is a look at the website here. You can see you got the National Weather Service radar, Facebook post, updates on the website as well, the mission statement, and of course all the contact us. But this alert section, I believe, is new. Tracking the storm, keeping you safe, that's what Severecast is all about. So yeah, definitely go check out their website, SeverecastWX.com/alerts for all the latest weather warnings. You guys are just tuning in and you're wondering about what the weather is doing, definitely check out, as we were just showing, SeverecastWX.com. Do you think we should just keep going southwest? Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dang, really? You read that, right? Not what you, the last thing Nicole said. If I would have known it was that easy, I would have thrown some code in. She's got the same builder site.
Wow.
That looks awesome, dude. I'm not gonna get over that anytime soon. I'm pretty sure I can. You could probably honestly figure that out. Yo, it would be pretty cool to have that logo on that same thing. Take it back to Joplin. Have them switch it out. Or put an even bigger one over it.
Oh yeah.
I'd actually be proud to chase for that too. Shit. That'd be fun. Charge your phone, Ethan. What are you doing, man? Your phone's gonna die, dog. He's watching Tornado Cowboys. That's my guess, and it's just draining his battery. I'm picturing fancy polos with the big old Spherecast logo.
Oh yeah.
Can we get some Under Armour, like muscle shirts? Me too, dog. Whoa. Dang. We forgot to get donuts this morning. Dang.
Damn, dog.
Chase is over, guys. We forgot to get donuts this morning. Oh, no. Oh, that explains a lot. Jeez, we didn't have our donuts this morning, man. Ah. I don't think the police would be very happy with us. We were supposed to bring them donuts. Forgot about that. Darn it, I'm probably fired. They're never gonna have me chase for them again. How is this phone still at 100%? Why does IV can't do this? Why? Why? Ready? How we doing, chat? How we doing? Oh, I'm a little cut off. Good night.
Hello, guys. Michael's crashing out.
Oh God! Can't even see the road, dog! Oh no! That's pretty comfortable though.
Was it?
Yeah. Pretty comfortable. Crossing the White River. Black River must be around here somewhere. Maybe the Red River. Oh, the Red River. That's in Oklahoma.
Sears says their town in Arkansas is called Petey.
Petey?
Like P, like P-E-E, and then space D-E-E. Petey.
P in the P-D? Like the D-P?
Yeah, got a P in the D, you know?
Oh. Should we go to PD?
Petey.
PD. PD. Instead of the hee-hee, it's gonna be hee-hee.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just rip one in your pants, dog?
You want me to rip on?
Oh. I don't want to smell no raunchy Raising Cane's. I already smelled raunchy freaking whatever that was at that gas station, dude. It smelled like somebody, like, I don't even know. We got a big old chicane coming up, y'all. Check this out. What is going on? Why is there like part of the road going that way over there? Look at the UPS
Yeah.
truck take this at a freaking speed of light.
Don't mind us guys as we do the Daytona 500 over here in Arkansas.
Woo! We're still in town, that's the crazy thing. UPS trucks hauling packages like crazy.
Look over, he's like, oh my God, it's going that much.
It's probably like, oh crap, gotta get east.
Bald knob is coming up again.
Oh, not my bald knob. You know what's ironic about that? This is the first chase that the knob would be pretty much bald to prevent on any, odors and like that type of thing. So I have noticed it did help.
I am totally lost.
Good, and I hope Chad is too.
Bros out here talking
What?
about his bald knob.
Let's just say it's grassy knoll related.
Only here can you get that kind of content.
Grassy knoll related, okay? You got it? And no, we're not talking the Dallas grassy knoll in JFK. Jack's like, what are you talking about? Talking about Southside Auto Sales here off Highway 167, obviously. Shoot. What is that? Oh. Okay. Dog. We're probably like woo 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 down the road.
Go past his car.
Anyway, gotta give these people some entertainment, Just hope they don't crash into us during it. Harps! You ever play your harp, dog?
Harp?
They're probably like, where's the storm at? It's down there. How do we feel about chasing Louisiana?
Well, actually, good. Because I got a lot of spots marked out. Like, a lot of spots. We can pull it up on the computer, leave it in the tab, so we can just rip it open and... I mean, I got like the whole North Louisiana covered with spots. Covered.
Covered, y'all.
That looks like a cute little house back there. It's like a little cottage type house.
Zach. Oh man, these poor people. They drive past the Tornado Cowboys and they're like, what in tarnation is going on in there? What are those boys doing? And I'm just trying to sit here like, act normal.
Storms!
Storms! We want storms, not water.
We're gonna create a website, guys, called Only Storms. You can pay for a subscription when if you want to get closer to the storms. You know, you pay the extra subscription. We'll give you content closer to the storms.
Ooh.
Only Storms is what it's gonna be called.
Hold up.
Wait, mute it again.
Sorry about that. Forgot we were muted.
Talking business.
Talking ideas that only someone could steal if they had a wire in the car. Read. Anyway. So.
Shots fired.
Boom, boom, boom. If we have like a way to log in, make an account for each one of us, could we do like storm photos with short captions? They turned it off.
What?
I turned my light bar on and they turned theirs off. Unless that was like an FBI agent or something. Whatever it was not a cop. Oh, I bet you it is a storm chaser racing north towards that tornado warning. Good luck catching that, buddy. You'd have to do the play I was thinking, which is this road here. And that would actually probably be a good play, but that storm also doesn't really look the best right now. It's kind of in a radar hole. Getting close to the radar hole. Oh, my soda went down the wrong pipe, and it like is sitting hard in my gut already. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Do you have a way to get analytics on those warnings? I haven't shared the stream out yet. Neither have I. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I saw somebody just slap that like button, so I appreciate it. Whoever that was. Excuse me.
Wanna wait and read? Let's get it, Reed!
Oh yeah, there's that dandelion shot. Never did find that earlier. Did now. That's not the good one though. Whoa! Hey there. That's the one. But the stupid lower level clouds were blocking it, and it only got better around here. But I have some on my DSLR too. I haven't looked at. What's
Good
that?
deal.
What is this? Is that what that's supposed to load to?
Stupid so.
That's actually cool. I didn't even know that was the thing. Probably just got baited, dude. Chris Ball sent a big message. I don't know what this is. Did you hear that?
Send you a message.
That is actually him. I remember that. What's going on? Sorry.
Pick up down.
Is he good?
Yeah, right.
I thought you were sleeping out for me for a second. I was like, oh. Well, good to hear from you again, Chris Kubal. Yeah, come to think of it, I think I know why I haven't been able to get in contact with it. Because the phone number I have is the one that's on the iPhone. And that line is no longer in service. I remember specifically we were chasing, you were at Daikin, as always, and I was chasing that storm to Owatonna, and then the sirens went off after the storm went through. And Chris Kubo texted me. he was not happy. I don't think I'll be able to find that. There is a reason. And that was, I think, after he was down in Iowa at that point. I'm not going to say too much about it, talk about it later off stream.
Right.
I don't blame him, because I was honestly feeling the same way, and I think a lot of people who were locally impacted by that storm or the sirens being sounded have a lot to say about it at the time, in the moment. And I still believe, if I would have had that book a little sooner, I went to do a survey, probably would have been a EF0 or something. Because there's no way, with what I was told happened with that storm, there's no way that wasn't tornado damage.
The grain elevator was literally smashed.
I know.
Like a piece of tin, like a pop can.
But then there was something about a tree, and I don't remember the whole details about the tree, but it wasn't just like any of these trees were going by. It was a big tree. Like a healthy one, too, as far as I understood it.
Like on top of the Batesville's red.
I hope we should have hung out up there.
I didn't feel like too confident about it up there.
You're not?
No.
Not really either.
It'll
At
probably do
this
something.
time of day. At this time of day, no, yeah, not really.
Problem is, even if it does something, the problem is terrain.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They go up there and chase it if it does something.
There is actually a great area, southern Missouri there, but it doesn't last very long. Right in like this area, east of Poplar Bluff. But I don't know where. Yeah, I don't think that storm's even moving that way. I think it's staying in the trees, from what I can tell. It might try to push its way out towards that delta, though. If that happens, it's going to go nuts.
Yeah. What I don't like is the storms southwest Arkansas seem to be, or southwest of Little Rock.
Sorry, what?
Storm southwest of Arkansas are losing their thunder. Southwest of Little Rock are losing their guys.
And the mesoscale just went. There is a warning down there, that severe thunderstorm warning. Southeast of Hope, that's got tornado possible on it yet. Oh, wow. Yeah, have you been looking at these ones yet?
Oh yeah, I've been looking at it before.
And they're going down? Well, those ones look like they're maintaining, but I'd have to go back a little further.
The ones just southwest of Little Rock are the ones going down. The ones down there are pretty good.
Holy! Dude, look at this echo top. This was a short while ago. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. You see that?
That was probably a beautiful storm on the backside.
Oh, yeah. I'll get my plucker tool out. Darn near 60,000. Like as close as you can get to 60,000 without being 60,000. Yeah.
Maybe if we monitor the echo top.
I mean, we kind of don't we have to go that way anyway? Kind of tomorrow. like south of Shreveport or something.
Yeah. So we can almost shoot off the highway going southwest out of Little Rock. I mean, we're probably not going to see a tornado tonight, but the lightning, if the Equitop can maintain, might be a spectacular show, even from a distance. So,
You want to go on, what, 30? Is that what you're saying?
I need the exact.
I know we'll be in the rain pretty quick if we go that way, probably a whole way down that interstate. But
Well, if you don't want to go down Interstate 30, we can shoot south off 367. That goes through Sheridan and then down to 40 Voice.
well, depends on if we can like go like this way a little bit to get past that storm. If it's
Yeah.
not going to add too much time.
The road I'm talking about, I believe, is the south one.
That goes down to Camden,
It's 167.
El Dorado.
Yeah, it'll go down to El Dorado, yeah.
There's some roads through here too. I mean, I'm sure there's just dog crap, but
Yeah, it looks like trash.
yeah, just based
But-
on all the curves.
Maybe we get a little farther ahead of it and go
Oh, wait a minute.
or southeast, and then we'll be on the delta out of Little Rock if we go
Yeah,
southeast.
I was gonna say there's a delta. Oh, well, there's another delta down that way too. But
Stay over there, go through Pine Bluff, kind of make our way around the delta there,
for what?
out of Little Rock. Stay in the delta and kind of make our way around the delta.
I don't even know what the storms are gonna be going through there. I think because they're all gonna be going like north, probably just barely north of Pine Bluff. I'm assuming they'll turn a little more east.
So I'm talking about mainly for like lightning and death.
You want to be on the back side of it then, wouldn't you? Maybe you can get some good stuff out in front too as it comes in. We'll have to look at satellite. That would be a thing to do. Because if it's clear down there right now and it maintains that, that'd probably be great. Go down that way actually. But if it's cloudy already and it clears out on the back side or something. Oh boy.
Pretty cloudy.
Sure is. I wish I knew how high off the ground those were.
Is there a tool in here?
I don't think it really will tell me that.
Lightning's just going nuts.
Oh yeah. Give you guys a look at this program called Windy. Or website, I should say. Coming into town anyway. Let me switch this over. See, we were looking at satellite, and it's really cloudy, obviously. Holy Toledo. It's pretty cool. It's definitely not a radar you'd want to use to storm chase, in my opinion. You want a little bit of higher resolution, individual like pixel type deal. But it is a great tool.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto the US 64 West, US 67 South ramp to Searcy Little Rock.
What's going on?
Serious, like, how's the case going? She thought we met, or we were meeting Corey Durkin at the summit. And I was like, no, that was Corey Epton.
turn right onto the US 64 West ramp, then merge onto I-57.
They're both pretty cool people as far as I understand it.
Yeah, that just seems like that.
Was it so? Dude. Oh, watch. In 500 feet, make a U-turn. Like, what? I haven't heard her complaining yet.
At 8 feet, make a right turn.
8 feet.
Continue on I-57 for 55 miles.
Really gotta pee. Really gotta pee. Really gotta pee. Really gotta pee. Better go to PD. Really gotta pee. I really gotta pee. I really gotta pee. I really gotta pee. Better go to PD. I just thought of something. I think theory. I don't know how you fully develop that, but boy, I can't wait for home season to be almost done for that type of stuff. I ain't gonna even try to mess around with that right now. No way. Probably put my head into a blender like this and call it a day. An industrial sized one though.
Unless we can start making money before the fall and winter, I'm going to be getting a full-time job again for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like end of August. Or end of September out, depending on how long it's looking.
The only reason I brought up the Fleet Farm thing, at least for me, earlier, is because I bet you I can get into a better position this time around. And probably make a little more, of course. And probably still be able to chase, as long as I'm a good boy and get on my knees every shift for him. And give him the old.
And the car doesn't get.
Yeah. Maybe they could let me park it in the yard or something. I'm sure they could, and then when I tell them why, they'd probably be like, "That's still a thing?" I'd be like, "Yeah."
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh yeah, Caleb knows a lot about that. That's why I
Not
went.
for that pay.
Oh yeah, that's what she said too. That's why when the conversation happened, it was them trying to do the more pay thing, and I'm like, we're kind of beyond that at this point. Because that wasn't really the problem. It was a problem, but it wasn't the main problem at the time. We got a new tornado warning off to the west of Hot Springs. You want to shout that one out in our counties?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely will.
That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Alright, folks.
All right, listen up now.
We got a tornado warning. That'll be for the National Weather Service of Little Rock until 7:17 p.m. or issued at 7:17 p.m. Sorry, I'm all messed up here. The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Clark County and southwestern Arkansas, northeastern Pike County and southwestern Arkansas, southwestern Garland County and central Arkansas, west central Hot Spring County and southwestern Arkansas, southeastern Montgomery County and western Arkansas until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Amity or 18 miles northeast of Murfreesboro. Not making that town up. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado, and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated location. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. And damage to roof, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Impacts include Amity, Bonerdale, Crystal Springs, Landing, Sunshine, Roseboro, Rockwell, Hot Springs National Park, Hemp, Wallace, Crystal Springs, Lake Orchidcha State Park, hopefully I said that right, Mountain Pine, Glenwood, Myers, Welsh, Lofton, Royal, Avent, Piercy, Point Cedar, and Hot Springs. Take cover now, move to a basement or interior room to the lowest floor of a sturdy building, avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move out to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. There you go, folks. You heard it here.
You can see that almost hook echo feature, but it's kind of rain wrapped a little bit. You can see the inflow winds screaming into the notch here, and then you would have obviously your mezzo right here. Right in Amity, you need to be in your safe spots. You're probably getting your world rocked right now.
Very broad rotation there.
What's up, Deanna? How you doing? I think we should try to still hedge on tornadoes for a bit. So I think we should still try to hedge on tornadoes for a bit.
Yeah.
And then as soon as there's no tornado warnings or tornado possibles near us, we might as well just get east.
And once it becomes apparent to us,
Try to maybe find some spots in the delta potentially that are like photo op worthy. That tree, that burnt tree. That photo on the DSLR. I took a photo of it. Dude, that is like the photo of the trip so far. Well, maybe not that swirly cloud going up. That was pretty neat, but that tree was pretty cool. We need like a windmill. We need to build us a Dutch windmill just so we can have one for a story background.
HQ?
Yeah. Up on the hill in Wakita.
Keister Hill?
That'd be good. Probably would actually generate some power too.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna take a leak. We might as well top her off. We got plenty of gas. Be quick. Been having to pee for quite a while. Since about the bumpy road. A while ago. Be quick. 7:23 is when we're exiting the freeway. Let's see how much time we lose. Of course, the goal is to not lose time, folks.
Slight right onto the Arkansas 367 South ramp, then turn left onto the ramp to I-57.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Turn left onto the ramp to I-57.
Clear! Go!
My seatbelt
Head
was
south
locked up.
toward Queensway Street, then turn right onto the ramp to
I
I-57.
really tried to go forward,
Turn
and I'm
left
like,
onto the US 64 West ramp. In a quarter mile, turn left onto East Line Road.
that's literally my GPS right now.
Turn left onto East Line Road.
Anyway, I think with that, I could be the new voice of Google Maps.
Head southwest
What do
on
you
East
think,
Line
Chad?
Road. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lily Street.
See, I could understand it.
Head northwest toward East Line Road.
Get ready to pop that. The can has been popped.
It doesn't work until I'm in park. It's annoying. Or until I'm stopped. Alright. We'll be back, chat. That was pretty quick. I really only lost 3 minutes so far. Yep. That was the quickest fuel and piss stop ever. What am I putting notes
Turn
on?
left onto East Line Road, then turn left onto Queensway Street. Turn left onto Queensway Street.
There's a weird intersection.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the US 64 West, US 67 South ramp to BB Little Rock.
You know, it kind of
Turn
makes
left
sense.
onto the US 64 West ramp.
My brain and Cappic got so close to that tornado the other night now. Brain wrapped. That's the only way you can see those.
In a quarter mile, merge onto
Throw it in
I-57,
reverse.
US 167 South.
Alright, I'm gonna pull off this tornado warning over there by Amity. If you guys are in the Hot Springs area to the west, near Amity, to the north, be in your
Continue
safe
on
spots.
I-57 for 43 miles.
Got very large hail coming down in northeastern Texas off to Well, just south of Texarkana, it looks like. We are still out to the northeast of Little Rock. About 45 minutes out from Little Rock. We're definitely good to go on Highway 30 now. It looks like it did pull more north for the most part. Wrong button. Wanna rolling. Yep, that's pretty much all we've been doing. Rolling. About to use 2 weeks of my FMLA to produce a tornado intercepting procedure. Oh, for a tornado intercepting procedure. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Deanna. Your health and whatnot, hopefully, too. Any tornadoes yet? Well, not for us, but there has been multiple tornadoes today in Texas, I believe. I'm trying to think where else. As far as I know, that's about it. There might have been one there in southeastern Missouri, but I don't think that one quite produced. It might have, though, because I saw it got tornado warned again after a while. Not entirely sure. Especially being driving pretty much a majority of the day. I am one of the safer, I guess, in the industry people who chase, and I'm not on that phone constantly scrolling, finding stuff. You know, I'm pretty much focusing on driving. So, yeah. As far as I've seen, I haven't seen anything today. But I know there was a few PDS tornadoes, so I'm sure there was some pretty bad ones. Did we see any on Wednesday? Yeah, you know, I'm not sure. I'd have to still, we haven't had time really to look back at footage. We might have caught something in the dark there. I know we had multiple tornadoes right near us as soon as the sun set, and then through like 4 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday into Thursday morning. So, I don't know. I know we came across damage. We were doing search and rescue after midnight into Thursday morning for roughly around an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then we ended up dropping further south. And once we got cell service again, because apparently the cell tower or something near us got destroyed, and the power outages too likely played a huge part to why we didn't have service for so long. Where was I going? After we got service, there were storms on radar looking half decent, but we needed to go that direction anyway, and as we were going, they ended up getting tornado warned, so of course we went down to check them out, and they did some damage in Tennessee. We were on multiple damaging tornado warnings, or tornadoes, on Wednesday, but did we see them? I'm not sure, I guess. If we did, I didn't realize it in the time, but in the moment, but that happens quite a bit. Ow! Something just hit my finger out the window. A bug. What do you think, Zach? Do you think we have any imagery of a tornado? I guess I will say this real quick before Zach jumps in. Let me switch this over. I could show you guys photo from the other day. It's not of a tornado, but it's definitely an interesting cloud. But I'll go ahead and let Zach chime in here. Do you think we saw anything on Wednesday? Thursday morning, probably more so, I guess.
We definitely didn't see anything yesterday.
Oh,
it was worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely not yesterday.
Thursday morning, at least what I saw in the TikToks that I was trying to make, I didn't really capture anything. Live stream could have caught some because you had that rolling the whole time, but we definitely got really close.
Oh, yeah.
To a couple circulations that night.
We had a couple of them right on our 6 that ended up doing damage as well. For some reason, the program I need is not showing up. Oh, now it is. Switch over to that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. You should be able to see that photo now. That is the underside of a occluding supercell mesocyclone updraft. And that, I'm assuming, is what you'd see inside of a tornado. And that cloud was roping up into the atmosphere. I don't know how far, but really, really far.
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
Can't really see it on the photo, but in the video, if I get a screenshot of that at some point, you can definitely see it.
See that nice column of air wrapping all the way down. Normally they're a lot bigger than that. It's more so always like a spinning mesocyclone or something, but that is pretty much what the center of one looks like.
This cloud that we're looking at here was literally pretty much nothing on radar at that point. It wasn't even raining, I don't think. We were right under the updraft base, we would know. And yeah, it wasn't raining. And this, I think, was on the southern side of that cell, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe. Yeah, very cool. Very cool cloud. Never seen anything like that. We were looking straight up at it. Oh, you guys can't see anything. That's great. Well,
That's not good.
that's good to know that doesn't work. I think our tornado warning over there expired. Sure did. They killed that one quick. Maybe we do just play the lightning and forget tornadoes today. And then maybe we'll get lucky like we always do and have one creep near us anyway.
I'd say it's,
We still got like a half hour till we're in Little Rock. Roughly. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back.
maybe
right now. It got up to, I think, down to 71 or something was the lowest I saw.
Good for lightning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now I know why it's so hot in here. I turned the air conditioning on. It's like, man, why am I dying all of a sudden? I'm doing great all day now. Whoa! Crazy CG just in front of us, right over the McDonald's sign. Wow. Chat, would you guys appreciate a little more zoomed in stream so you could see a little, hopefully stuff not way off in the distance? This is the best I can do without really changing a lot of stuff. I'll at least be, if we could stay out of the rain enough, so we might still be able to see a tornado tonight, but our potential should still be pretty good too. Oh my God. Now take this with a grain of salt. But I don't know how, probably a few grains of salt, not just one.
Oh, absolutely.
Is this not going to work either? Bear with me, I'm having a little bit of issues here for some reason. There we go. That's what I was trying to show you guys. There's almost an 80% chance for a tornado southwest of Little Rock over the next 3 hours. And then there's over a 50% chance in that yellow region of a tornado. I'm not sure if that's like kind of like the SPC does within 25 miles of any point within there. I don't know if that's how that works. I gotta do a little more research, I guess, on that part of it, but it gives you a good idea of where the highest potential for a tornado will be in the next 3 hours. It's like a cheat code. You know, like, oh man, I feel like square, triangle, circle, left, right, or something. Just cops off. There's probably an L2 in there in GTA. See how it trays? We appreciate you guys though for hanging out with us today. Of course, if you would like to make a donation for any stream upgrades, gas, food, storm victim supplies, you name it, feel free to send us some love and make sure you leave what the donation is for in the notes of the donation. And of course, you can do that on Cashapp, PayPal, and Zach has a Venmo, Team Interceptor. Link should be in the description below. Still think I forgot to share the stream out on Facebook.
That's no good.
I gotta mute for this just for a second. If that is an opportunity, though, that could work out really good with everything we're trying to do.
More of those deals.
Because then we could possibly get Kyle hooked up with them through our thing, too. And if we're out there, doing that whole part of it. And then there's stuff that happens. I guess we would have to try to see if we can pull a string maybe in Minnesota too, down there in the Rochester area. I'm sure you see where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Your $400 paycheck needs love. Whoa. No, but I don't think anybody will really have a general idea. No, probably no.
Be good.
Yes. Anyway, let's check in on the warnings. We do still have a couple tornado warnings, both radar indicated. First warning we have here is for Scott, Cape Girardeau, Bollinger, and Stuttgart, Missouri. Big shelter. If you're in any of those counties, be sure to check out the National Weather Service website or severecastwx.com/alerts for the latest Polygon alert updates and whatnot. We also have another tornado warning in Missouri and Illinois for Cape Girardeau, Scott, Union, and Alexandria. I'm guessing those are tied together. They are. And those are both radar indicated again. Moving into Illinois on the south side of the state there. Just crossing the river, it looks like. We do have a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings as well. A total of 8, one considerable in Texas and Arkansas off to our southwest. That is probably the one with the huge epitaph.
Yeah, I'm closely monitoring a cell that's currently going over Texarkana right now. And I've been moving northeast.
If you guys would like to learn more about us, well, be sure to follow our Facebook pages, Kryptonite Weather and Team Interceptor, and also the Tornado Cowboys. Be sure to check out Team Interceptor on TikTok and YouTube. Give them a subscribe and a follow on both of those platforms. Also, be sure to check out Kryptonite Weather on TikTok as well. I'm not really that active over there, but if you want to give me a follow, there'll be some interesting stuff once the season slows down and I have a little more time to edit. We might be going home in a few days here. We'll see. We haven't been able to quite have time to look at those longer range models to see if it'll be worth staying out. We'll probably go back up to Kansas City for a couple days and make some money on DoorDash, because that seems to be a great area to make a great hourly. We only made like $12 an hour these last couple days doing DoorDash. So, and then of course we were chasing after the fact, so it works out pretty good because we didn't have to drive far.
We're literally chasing out here on our last pennies, so we really hope that you guys like the content, because we're literally putting everything on the line to pretty much be out of here.
Yep, because if this don't work out, the next step would be bankruptcy, and I'm trying not to do that. So here we are. We're live in Little Rock. We got big lightning action.
And none of this would be possible without your guys' support, so we appreciate all the donations we get, and it really does help.
Hell, even just pulling this stream up on YouTube, even if you're like off at work, just leave it open. It'll slowly pay the bills through the algorithm, and like, oh, somebody's been watching this all day long. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, they like the stream. Oh, maybe we'll share this with 100 other people. That's literally kind of how the algorithm works in a stupid way of putting it.
Can make some good sleep AMSR too.
Oh yeah, we'll sing you songs like "Rock My Baby in the Treetop, when the wind blows the cradle will rock." You know,
but just think about it this way, guys. Let's just say a $20 donation is literally about...
It's about worth $1 million to us.
It's about a half a tank of gas. at times, or almost full aggregates.
Yeah, about where we're at right now, at $20 will probably get us like from empty about 60%, 70% full or so. Not
So,
bad.
literally everything counts.
Well, you want to adjust that a little bit? Figured before we really get into some light day action, and while we're chatting a little bit, we might as well give them a view of the vehicle. The messy RAV4 with the bags of clothes buckled in for safety, seat belts, 5-point safety harness, just in case we do get plucked.
Texarkana cells starting to intrude out a little bit.
Like outflow dominant.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's good if it's not what I just said. Going through a road
Talk
work
about
zone
this.
right now. Oh, that'd be great.
So, let's see if that plays out.
Stuck behind a bumblebee right now.
Could be bad news. Actually, luckily as part, if it does do anything, there's really no town in the path
But that's good news. That is great news.
for a long time.
Did you guys see that lightning off to the right side there? We're gonna get some great lightning shots, I think, tonight. Hopefully, so we're about an hour from Pine Bluff. We should still be far enough out in front of these to get some great shots away from some of this convection that's closer to us now. We'll be in line for probably a tornado at like 10 o'clock at night. Can already see it heading right for Pine Bluff. Mark my words. Pine Bluff, if you guys have anyone who lives near Pine Bluff, let them know there will be storms rolling through in a few hours here. They need to stay sky aware, along with everybody else in Arkansas, Missouri, in the storm risk stay. You guys need to stay sky aware as always with storms rolling through. Rest in peace, service phone. Got the air conditioning blowing in my eyes. It's like, boo! Dun-dun. Yeah, guys, coming into Little Rock. Kind of a beautiful night. A little muggy, a little hot, a little warmer than I'd like for my personal, taste. But the lag between chat. Oh no, how much lag is there? There might be some kind of slow mode thing turned on.
She means like the time between.
Like when we reply?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what she's talking about. There might be a... Whoa.
That was bright.
A delay. Well, if the stream cuts out at any point and we have to reset it, I'll try to turn that off because it might be offsetting it even more. There is a chat delay, and I think YouTube's got one that might be turned on automatically too. Let me see, actually. I might be able to change that on my phone, at least for YouTube. I'll try to turn that off. I'd like to say, too, we've been live for 3 hours, and I haven't had to reset the stream connection yet. Chat delay, and I think
Pretty good.
got one that might be turned on automatically too. Okay, there is no... Let me see, actually. I might be able to change that on my phone, at least for... There is no extra delay added on top of YouTube, so it must be all on Streamlabs. It also could be because I'm driving and I don't look over right away, too.
Air conditioner feels bright.
Air conditioning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nasty outside, ain't it?
Yeah.
I bet you we're going to get a CG somewhere in frame in about 8 seconds. next time. What is that? Who's going 68? Come on, guys, it's a roadwork zone. Somebody's flying behind us. If I move quick enough and end the stream
Head southwest.
when we
then
get
turn
to
left
where
onto John Hardin Drive.
we're going,
Continue on John Hardin Drive for half a mile.
I think the stream can resume, but I gotta be
In
like
half a mile, keep
ninja
left.
fast. So what I'll do is I'll figure out where that setting is at, and then hopefully chat interaction gets a little better.
55,000 foot echo top over temperature.
Head southwest on I-57.
Wow.
Continue on I-57 for 10 miles.
This big giant concrete wall right next to us is about me, and we have brown stains about 10 times over. I don't like driving that close to the wall. That's a little closer than I feel like it normally is on that side. The lanes are kind of tight. Aha! Oh wait, it's not even enabled. Maybe I just need to put a value of 0 in there anyway. I think it's crazy that that camera makes it look like we're driving way down. Like when I was over there, it made it look like we were going right down the middle of the white line. It's weird. It's so wide angle. Oh yeah, let me get this glare off the thing for you guys. Hopefully that helped a little bit. My microphone is still a problem. I don't know how that... Must not be where the light's coming from. Oh, it is. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the microphone too much. I know that was probably really loud. Might actually help with some of the noise a little bit. I'm trying to cover up that blue light you guys see on the top of the vehicle there. The windshield. I'm not even sure how that's still showing up now. What blue light is that? I think my hand is close to it. sauce. No? Oh, it's the drive light. Wow. See, watch this on the stream. Boop, 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 boop.
Patch that up.
Yeah, you want to look around the car, see if you see any like little black Velcro things. Stick on that. Or really anything stickable. Oh, that stuff should tear like really nicely.
How big is the light?
It's like my pinky tip. Thank you, sir. And guess what, chat? Problem solved.
No.
There are police reported ahead.
No, it's gone.
Yeah, this one I think is from the lights being on in the car.
A little dirty on the window. We need to patch that up. I think it's more dirty on the inside.
Might be.
Little damn things.
Whoa. You have that big crack on the window there, and like, you know, maybe when we get stopped too, I have that tape. I might as well rip that off of there and move that all the way up to the windshield as far as I can get it. That way they can get an even better view. Right up to the glass. Then they won't be looking through so much. Look. Yuck. Yeah, whatever you were wiping there, there's definitely something there. I keep wiping there for a bit. Yeah. Little down. Yep. Got the window cleaning guy out on the skyscraper here, cleaning the windows for us on the Skycam. Barely, you can hear us. Oh.
This is Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand will clean the windows for you. See? Scrub-a-dub-dub. Now we can have Mr. Hand t-shirt merch.
Mr. Hand. Not sure how this got so bad. It's probably from those window covers that night.
We need to start carrying actual like paper towel roll and Windex.
There's glass wipes in the back of the car.
That's not enough right now.
I know. But in the mornings after we take them down or something, do it before it chases. You could put the Rain-X to the wipes, the inside.
Also, if you're in Garland, Arkansas, you might just want to prepare to head downstairs, just in case.
In 2 miles, use the left lane to take the I-40 West, US 67 South exit toward Little Rock, Fort Smith.
Garland, Arkansas, you're likely getting winded out right now.
half a mile, use the left lane to take the I-40 West, US 67 South exit toward Little Rock, Fort Smith. Use the left lane to take the I-40 West exit.
Should we make our way down
Continue on I-40 West for 1.5 miles.
Interstate 30? A little bit towards that tornado warning. So let's do that.
How long is that warning for?
For 41 minutes.
It's a good thing you said that now because our turn to go southeast is coming up here really quick. I'll just set it for Arca, Philadelphia, or whatever, Arkadelphia for now.
Yeah,
Continue on I-40 West for 3/4 mile.
It's crazy because I'm not even looking at radar.
That's looking really good.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to take exit
Hour away.
153B for I-30 US 65 toward Little Rock.
Is it gonna like ride just a touch north of 30?
Your route may be affected by severe thunderstorms.
From what I can see, most of the rain and everything else is actually staying on the west side, and it'll probably ride the
Use the left 2 lanes to
Northeast
take
side,
exit
30.
153B.
It will cross 30.
Yeah, it'll probably cross 30 by the time it hits
Continue for 5
Gordon
miles.
and just south of Arca, Philadelphia.
Okay. Okay. No, I said Arca. No, I was gonna say I know I said Arca, Philadelphia, or whatever, but I'm like, there's no way that was right.
Your town names.
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's why I was like, that looks like that's what that said, and I don't know. There's too much rain. Can't read it. That sound. You could hear him like rev up his engine before it was even close to like going zoomy. Terrible if that was an Arkansas state trooper. Yeah. There ain't no chasing in Arkansas. Gonna have to pinch you, good sir. No more good storms for you at all. Honestly, I can't tell what that is. It very well might be. I feel like I am seeing a light bar out there. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Light me up, senpai.
What?
You know, that's how you know it is what I'm thinking, because he would have went zoomity-doo-doomity by now. Unless it's that yellow bumblebee thing, but it don't look yellow.
No, it doesn't.
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
That's right. If he follows us, he's going into hell. You better make Christmas come earlier, or he's gonna really wish he stayed home tonight. Dude, I bet you that does look like Arkansas, Little Rock police or something. Maybe not though. Maybe not at all.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto I-30 West. Signs for I-30 West, Texarkana. Use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto I-30 West. Signs for I-30 West, Texarkana. Continue on I-30 West for 60 miles. There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
There's one thing I could maybe try. I'm still thinking about the chat interaction thing.
You know what we need is a mute.
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
About still an hour out.
That's A-okay.
How's everybody doing tonight? Junior wifey, let's get a move on. Yeah, me too, G.
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
Oh, absolutely.
It's still 80 degrees even as the sun went down. Off to our south yet. Dew points almost in the 70s. Probably feels nasty outside.
Yeah. Here comes the rain.
Yeah.